It's electric day here at Trucking Answers with the Kia EV6. It's used, 1,200 miles on it. It's 57,000. A new one is 52,000. That sounds awesome, but that's not why we're here on a Sunday, is it? Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. It's the Sunday Rant, and I want to ask a question today, and it's not about electric cars. The question is, when is a sign-on bonus not a sign-on bonus? That's my question for you today. Well, I think that a sign-on bonus is not a sign-on bonus if you don't get it right away. How many of you see this? Now, I read a thing, 56% of companies right now are offering a sign-on bonus. But as we know, trucking companies are complete liars and lie about everything. As they say in the People Score, right? We wouldn't trust them if their tongue came notarized. All right, so I wouldn't trust them no matter what. Even under threat of, death, I wouldn't trust them. So when is the sign-on bonus? I've seen companies now, in fact, there's one advertising right here, $12,000 sign-on bonus. And you're like, dang, Mark, that's big money. I know. But when you read it, it actually says $500 a month for 2 years. That is not a sign-on bonus. What does that money encourage you to do? Oh, it encourages you to stay and not leave, right? When you get it over time. What kind of bonus is that again? Yeah, that's a retention bonus. To retain you so you don't go anywhere because you're waiting for that next amount of money. A sign-on bonus, which I personally think the only one I've really seen of any value is ABF, where they are paying the sign-on bonus on your first check. All right, and I'm not sponsored by ABF by any means, but I've seen them where, depending on the city, they're giving 10 grand on your first check. Now that's a sign-on bonus. You've signed on and you get a bonus. If I sign on and I get the bonus in 2024, that's not a sign-on bonus. That's a bonus so that I'm still working there in 2024. That's a retention bonus. But they don't want to put it as a retention bonus because, that doesn't sound as sexy. That's not as cool, like all the cool kids that are out there talking about it. The problem, right, is that trucking companies can't be trusted. And over time, all right, who's even going to say you're going to get it? Oh, well, Mark, you're going to get it. I don't know about that. Until that money is in your hand, I wouldn't trust that you'd even get it from any of these places. Do they pay it? Normally, yeah. I don't really get too many letters of people that say, hey, they offered this sign-on bonus and I didn't get it over time. But I think that companies should just be honest. Why is it so hard to find an honest company? I'm like Diogenes out here. Tell the truth. It is a retention bonus. If you're paying it over any length of time, it is a retention bonus. You got to give it when the people sign on. That's the idea of it. You can't pay $500 a month for 2 years and tell me I got a $12,000 sign-on bonus. Okay, I didn't. I got a $500 sign-on bonus because that first one. The rest of the money, the other 11.5 really at that place, would be retention to keep you so you'll stay. Especially that's why companies give you little bitty chunks here and then later they give you the big chunks, because if you've got, say, $2,500 coming in a few weeks, are you going to leave? Or maybe even a month or two? Probably not, because that's going to be a good chunk of money. I just don't like it. As usual, right, companies are lying, which no one is surprised about that. I don't know why they feel like, hey, if we tell drivers the truth, they won't come and work here. Well, then you have a lousy company. If you can't tell the drivers the truth about your place, then you have a lousy company. I'd like to see a company come out and say, hey, that sign-on bonus, that's all garbage. That's a lie. These other companies are lying. That's how I would do it. Here's how we do it. We want you to stay, so we're going to continue to give you money to keep you staying here. And really, if they have to bribe you to stay there, what kind of place is it? So that's the story today, right? I'm just sick of the lies, which there are many. But the sign-on bonus is not a sign-on bonus, all right? And if you ever call around to a company and they go sign on, ask them, is that on my first check? Oh, well, no, we pay it over the next 17 years. $200 a year for 16 years and then $10,000. That's your sign-on bonus. Isn't that great? No. Tell them, no, that isn't great. You're lying. How about that? Tell them they're lying. They're lying liars. All right, so I guess I'm all charged up from the EV6. Get it? That's pretty good. All right, so thanks for watching. Be sure to get a sign-on bonus on your first check, and we'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.